So I was taking a break and I decided to do this little side project. And that is a chair we picked up. I don't even know if we paid $2 or $3 for it. But it was nice and we needed some chairs, so we picked it up. It became looser and looser. So what it was the other day I was sitting in and I thought, this thing's not safe. So I put it in the other room so no one else would sit in it. So what it is they just it loosened up on the edges here, and you could see where it was glued at one time, but the glue had broken, and because it was loose, you can see where someone put in maybe more nails. I probably was only one originally, or none. There's none on this one. And so that was how they tried to fix it, and it just wasn't holding. And putting more glue on it, just from my experience, doesn't help, because you're gluing end grain. You're gluing end grain to side grain. It just doesn't work. So you might frown on this, but I decided I'm going all out and I'm putting screws in it. And yeah, you can see them, but it was an inexpensive chair. It's better to be safe, and that was my solution. So I took a drill, and yet the trick is you have to figure out where you put it so it hits this one over here nicely. And this one has grooves in it, so you need to get it in the meat of that board. So holding your hand or going like this, because if you go like this, you can keep your eyes closed and still you can touch. So if you just go like here and here, then that's the end of the board right there. And if you go here and here, okay, I know the other end is right there, so therefore I'm going to drill here. So I grabbed some 2-inch and 2.5-inch, because this is long, so I can put a 2.5-inch right here. And then from here, my goal was to go into here without sticking out here. So pretty much right there is a 2-inch, and that's good. And then the same over. Well, I didn't do the back one because they were good and solid yet, so I didn't do them, but I hope I don't regret that and have to come back and do that later. But if I do, I do. And then I did the front here, and it's kind of a softer wood, so I was able to put the head in pretty close to flush. So now we have the chair. I mean, bottom line is we need it safe, we need it solid, and that was my solution. Yeah, I can see the screw heads, but we got some design going on there, so you might not even notice it. Okay, so a little remedy for an inexpensive chair, making it safer.